Well, good morning from Henderson. Every time I say Henderson, I want to say Nevada. Good morning from Henderson, New Zealand. And today is going to be a great day. I am at, I think the name of the street that I'm on is Adriatic or something like that. Adriatic Avenue. I'm waiting for my tour guide to show up. And we are going to spend a night in Auckland. And not only spend a night in Auckland, we're going to spend a night in Auckland at the Sky Tower. So the Sky Tower is that iconic landmark that you see against the, you know, with the skyline of every picture that you see of Auckland here in New Zealand. So we're headed down there. Actually, my tour guide, she's going to be working today. So I'm going to leave my my baggage in her. Going to leave my baggage in her car. And then I'm just going to take my office, i.e. my backpack. I'm going to take my office with me, and I'm going to catch the train down to Auckland, find my way to the Sky Tower, check in early, spend the day working, believe it or not. Spend the day working, and maybe I'll take a ride up to the top of the Sky Tower and check out the view. I don't know if that's included with the price of the room or not, but if not, I'm certainly going to make it a point to find my way up there one way or another. So anyway, it should be a great evening. The sky, there's not a cloud in the sky right now, so I'm hoping it stays that way through the night. And the backdrop, we got a room at the Sky Tower Hotel, and it's a harbor view room. So we should have a nice view of the waterfront and the harbor. And the view from the top of the Sky Tower should just be spectacular. So anyway, I'm looking forward to a great day. Ina will be here shortly, and it's been a great stay here with Rosanna, who I found on Airbnb. If I had to describe my last 5 nights here, I'd probably say that it was fun. So anyway, with all that being said, I'm going to wait for my tour guide to show up, and she might even be in this video today. I don't know. We'll have to find out, all right? All right, so Ina dropped me off at the Henderson train station, and I'm going to find my way up. I see the morning commuters sitting here, and from what I understand, you just buy a ticket at the platform. So I will find my way over to the platform and buy a ticket. It's actually nice to not be running for a train for a change, just kind of leisurely finding my way to the platform and getting a ticket. So nice 30-minute ride, and we'll be in Auckland. Okay, so I think I spoke too soon when I said, you know, I don't like rushing for trains, because I found my way down to the platform, and what is it, Murphy's Law, what can happen will happen. So the train came pulling into the platform just as I was trying to figure out how to buy a ticket. So ticket cost me $5.60 New Zealand dollar. So you take off about $1.10. It costs you about $4.50 to go from Henderson to Britomart, which I'm hoping Britomart is in Auckland. So nice morning commute. It's about 8 o'clock, so I'm kind of surprised that there aren't that many people on the train commuting in to the city. But anyway, you can see there is a woman behind me, my right shoulder, that has a fishing pole, and so I think she's going fishing. But anyway, we'll be into Auckland here probably in about 20 minutes. And Ina was in a good mood, so maybe she will make an appearance on this video today. We'll have to wait and see.
All right, so this is the station, the Britomart, and you can see the morning commute definitely did pick up. So I was told by a gentleman that getting to the Sky Tower is actually pretty easy. He said you just come up here and get out and go on to Queen Street, which is the main street in Auckland. Go to Queen Street and just walk up about 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll get to Victoria Street. And from Victoria Street, he said you're just all but at the Sky Tower. So let's get this day down underway, eh? Before I head out on the Queen Street, I thought I'd give you a nice view of the
I guess lobby or train station is a better word here at the Britomart. This is where you're going to arrive in Auckland if you're commuting in. So they've got some restaurants and little coffee shops, magazine, just like you'd find in any train station. Relatively, well, not relatively, spotless. It's a very clean station. So anyway, I'm going to head out onto Queen Street, which the entrance is, or exit I should say, is right behind me. Alright, and here is Queen Street, and the Sky Tower should actually be behind these buildings, I was told. And I'm going to find my way down. It's a beautiful morning here in Auckland. You couldn't ask for a nicer day, nicer summer day, I should say, down under. Okay, so I found what I'm looking for, and believe it or not, it's a phone booth, or in this case, actually a couple of phone booths. And no, I'm not going to jump in there and change into my Superman costume, but I bought myself a cell phone and a prepaid calling card, if you will. And that, wherever you see one of those phone booths, you get free 1 gigabyte of Wi-Fi. So now I found the phone booth, and now I just have to see if I can't find like a Starbucks or some place to sit and get a flat white and tag into their Wi-Fi for the day. So let's see if I can find that. All right. All right. So as I'm walking along, look what I find. I find a Starbucks, and as in doing so, I found myself asking myself a question, and that was, can life get any better than this? I mean, Starbucks, beautiful summer day in the middle of January, and then just over here is the Sky Tower. So that is where I'm going to be spending my evening. And there is a, from what I understand, I doubt I can zoom in that close, but who knows, maybe, you can bungee jump off of the Sky Tower. So I am going to just see if I can't find my way up there to the top. There's a restaurant up there called the 360, and maybe that's the restaurant there, I'm not sure. There's also a casino, and then there are hotel rooms. And I've got a hotel room somewhere in that building there. I think the hotel is more toward the bottom of the structure. But anyway, I'm going to settle down, get in a nice day's work, and then Ian and I are going to paint the town red tonight. Or maybe blue. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so it's just after 10:30 here, and I can go check into my room, and in doing so I'm at this big intersection. And what's really interesting about this is that when it's time to walk, it's just kind of like a free-for-all in the middle of this huge intersection. Everybody just kind of walks every which way. There's no like crosswalk to speak of. It's just like every man and woman for themselves. You just get into the middle of the street and you just start walking. So I'm gonna walk my way right on up over to the Sky Tower and check into my room here. Whoa, here goes some guys on a thing called the... Alright. So I was walking to the hotel and I see these guys on this thing called, well, I don't know what it's called, but they're having fun. Alright, so I found my way to the Sky Tower, as you can see, and boy, just looking up at it, it's a little bit dizzying. So somewhere in this tower here, I'm going to have a room with a view of the harbor tonight. I should say Ina and I are going to have a room. So it should be a wonderful evening. It's only about 11:15 I'm able to check in. So I'm going to go on in, get settled, grab some lunch, and have a nice afternoon. Actually, we're doing some work and waiting for Ina to show up. Alright, I found my way into the lobby, and very nice. Actually a very, very nice nice location. Nice. There's the Sky City Hotel. There's the reception desk. So I'm going to go find my way up and check into my room. Okay, room 431. So this is the room, and here is a view of the of the harbor. It's a harbor view room, not very high up, as you can see. Nonetheless, I would imagine that at nighttime the view here will be just beautiful with all the lights and everything. So nice, nice room, and you know, considering I used miles and everything. So looking forward to a great evening.